poet, a translator, a yoga teacher, and a punk rocker. She's the front person of Bolt Cutter Revolution, the band she formed in 2023 to channel grief, justice, and love into raw, sonic expression. And when she's not rocking out with her band, she's also the director of the Dallas Meditation Center. We're thankful that she's here to talk about finding our inner punk and to perform with her band. So please give it up for Jiyoon and the Bolt Cutter Revolution.
All right, gonna check on you guys. Are you awake? Good morning. Good morning. 좋은 아침입니다. Any multilingual folks here? Buenos dias. All right, we're Bolt Cutter Revolution, and I'm June, as Nikki just told us. I'm a radicalized yoga teacher. It's stuff that's just fucked up right now. Yeah? Who feel it? Yeah. And over here is and we're gonna share some fun times because joy is resistance. Creativity is resistance, all right? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. So who here enjoyed being chewed out by late-stage capitalist system of overworking and not having enough time for our loved ones? Can I hear boo to capitalism? Whoa! Fuck that shit. This song is called Don't Work Too Hard, and this is our resistance. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. My life's not still for capitalism. Life's on right with paper cards. I exchange my paper life with the stretch of problematic. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. That's loving my head down. I still can see the smell of the leaves. Let on the breeze from the rooftops of my factories. The workers fall like a fatty. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. Join me, we work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. We work too hard to fall in love. We are too tired to fall in love. So we must. So we must. So we must. So we must. Don't work too hard, y'all. Go. All right. Thank you, Nikki.
Don't work too hard, y'all. Can you switch over to her slide? Woo! Y'all awake now?
you guys been to morning punk show? I've never been to morning punk show. And then punk show that involves PowerPoint. So this is new, like we're in the same ride together here. So yeah, cheers to that. Trying something new. Anyone new here? Yeah, it takes courage to try something new. Yeah? And who loves punk? Who loves punk? Yeah, all right. But don't worry, y'all. If punk is not your thing, I got you. I've been thinking about you. So yeah. All right. I'm trying to see. Yeah. Yeah, technology is being punked by not disobedience. I see you. Wake up. Let's see. Who's proud of the t-shirt that you're wearing? It's hard for me to see. What you're wearing over there? What t-shirt is that?
It's actually a t-shirt from school. I went to architecture at Oklahoma State.
Awesome.
So you got spray painted on the front.
Beautiful. Yeah, cool. All right, who else? Who's proud of the t-shirt you're wearing? Yeah? Pink Floyd. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes? Devo. I think we covered Devo at one point. All right. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, happy birthday, Nikki. Woo. Okay. Well, again, thank you. All right, so welcome, y'all. So today, the talk that I wrote is called Find Your Inner Punk. And I'm going to be elaborating that as I go, but I feel like you get a vibe already, yeah? So that's what we're going to do today. And biggest thank you to Haley, who's representing the Oak Cliff Assembly, and thank you, Nikki, and all the volunteers of the Creative Morning. I mean, like I cannot imagine, I couldn't have imagined a day like this today, you know, without this collaboration. So co-creation is where it's at. So let me talk about myself a little bit. I'm Jiyoon, and I'm the front woman. And my name is Jiyoon. It's my passion to bring in like multilingualism into the space and keep creating new space, and that's what punk is about. So Nikki went through this, so I won't go into too much, but I'm an immigrant from South Korea and poet, radicalized yoga teacher, as I said earlier. And yeah, like I'm gonna talk about something that's not really like punk, because to me that's all in the continuum of what punk spirit is, which is what I want you guys to feel today before getting out of the space. So I have 3 books of poems, and let's see, am I getting in the way? And my most recent full-length publication is called Blood Sisters by Deep Vellum Press. They need our support, by the way, so like keep checking them out and go to their website and see what they're up to. Support the local artists and organizations. And that book is still super relevant because it's about Korean student protest during dictatorship, and it's about what can art do during the time when there's a lot of oppression, when there's a lot of violence, when there's a lot of injustice. So these are 3 books that I wrote. So the punk, to me, is giving voice to what is not yet fully articulated, not fully acknowledged, not fully spoken. And punk is about bringing people together, like we came here together. And it's about being able to like enjoy our differences. We're all so fucking different. We sometimes don't understand each other. There's language barrier, cultural barrier, or like who are you sitting next to me, just, you know. But the transcending difference, by realizing that we're all one community of humanity, is what punk is to me. And to me, overcoming the difference, supporting each other,
comes out in different form, whether that be poetry, music, or protests. I erase the faces with flaming hearts because I don't suppose they are comfortable with being shown in a platform like this. But marching in DC, protesting, saying what we have in our heart, anger, hatred, like hatred for hatred or fighting the hatred. So, yeah, today I'm hoping that even if you don't like punk as a genre, even if you don't identify as I'm a punk rocker, even if you don't resonate with a specific genre of music, today I'm wanting you to feel the sense of solidarity through what is felt in our heart, the fire in our heart. Okay? And of course, a fun fact. I have 2 formerly abandoned cats found by 2 different friends, hand-delivered to me. So that's a fun fact about me. I'm not all about, let's fight, always. I have 2 cats that are love of my life. And Full Color Revolution isn't just one person act, so I gotta introduce Clara on the drum. And she's a barista, amazing barista. That coffee lover, I don't know how she felt about the coffee out there. Yeah, it was good. It was good. And drummer, concert enthusiast, and she's a mental health advocate and always a student of human psychology, as everyone should be. And a fun fact, Clara has a leopard gecko named Leo, who turned 5 years old. That's pretty good, Leo, that's pretty good. And Matt on the guitar. As I like to say, he's a black magi of sound texture with that paddleboard setup situation that I know very little about. And he's a tech worker by day, creative punk by night. And fun fact, Matt has 5 siblings, and every single one of them are creative. So not a surprise that he's rocking out with all of y'all creatives, yeah. So who the fuck is Full Color Revolution? I'm like, we're based here, Dallas, DFW, go to Arlington sometimes, Fort Worth sometimes. We travel all around the places. And we're very grassroots in that we're friends with local bands, we put shows together, and we met at School of Rock, where we are connected through their service to connect aspiring musicians to play music together. So you're always a student, when we're performing, when we're learning how to play the chords, always a student. And we've been on this adventure since 2023 when we started writing our own songs and playing our own gigs. We're kind of a baby band, y'all, but loving the ride. So here's some pictures of us at the Growl record shop with a freaky mannequin lady whose name I'm forgetting, but she has a name. It's very important that you know that. And this is Growl, still the same Arlington-based record shop, running around because I can't stay still, and Matt rocking a nice sunglasses. This one you'll have to imagine because it's so full of mystique that it's blending in. And a lovely show at Wrigley Lounge in Fort Worth, just loving our journey. And it wouldn't be punk if we didn't have friend bands that we are making noise together and causing ruckus. And the Professor Fuzz of Mike Farmer described us as seamlessly blends classical punk sound with avant-garde art rock, laying the foundation for Jiyoon's socially aware lyrics, delivered passionately and punctuated by yelps and screams. And he added, I speak of Yoko Ono as a multi-genre artist. Imagine Yoko Ono fronting Dead Kennedy. I was like, oh. Thank you, Mike. And Chris of Death Before Breakfast said, Boca Revolution, they mixed a unique blend of alternative and punk rock with the social awareness issue of the time, and they're fun to watch. Hope that's true for y'all. Yeah. And our punk ethos is that of simple friendship and empowerment. We lift each other up. We speak each other and our truth for one another. Make it loud. Make it heard. Make it loving towards one another. We believe in capacity. Every single one of us is capable of freeing ourselves, freeing each other, break the chain, and start a revolution. So if you come to Dallas Meditation Center, some of you know that I go on and on about intention, because intention matters to me, y'all. So why am I giving this talk, Yes, I want to introduce my lovely band and our journey, but also I want to create a space. I wanted to create a space where we can commiserate, connect, talk about what the fuck is going on, you guys, in this big world. And I feel that the times call for us to at least feel, if not embody, the spirit of punk. So I'm going to share what punk taught me as an immigrant floating around in trying to make it in academia, trying to make it in yoga world. I've been lost many times, but punk taught me a lot of things, and that's what I want to share. And hopefully that resonates with you in a way that even if you're not a punk person, even if you're a punk person, think of a creative way of embodying punk in different ways, and it's all the time. So here, my invitation is to feel and envision first and foremost. You don't have to get everything what I'm saying, but feel what I'm saying today. So my hope is that you'll walk away from this talk feeling empowered and feeling like you have this new best friend accompanying you, your inner punk that you awakened, or maybe your inner punk is already sitting next to you. I don't know. So, why punk? Why punk now? Because I don't know about y'all, I've been on an emotional roller coaster. If you witness what's going on truly with your open heart, there's a lot to feel right now. And in, a conventional hello, how are you kind of state of being, there's kind of a range of emotions that are acceptable to feel, acceptable to express. But this is an unprecedented time. Yeah. And sometimes it's scary to really feel it. I myself can renew sometimes. I myself bury my head under the sand sometimes. But punk can give you permission to feel it. To feel the anger, often of forbidden emotions. To feel the deepest depth of sorrow about what's happening. So this picture is not going to show super well, but this is beautifully captured by DART, Dallas Asian American Artist Collective music show events. And I cried out. I scream, because that's what I feel if I really look into what's happening here and now. And punk in unexpected place. This permission to feel is mindfulness to me. That's why to me, some people say, you run meditation center and it's in punk rock band. How does that make sense? But it's all connected to me. Can you unapologetically feel what is unfolding here and now? Can you sit with it? So if you meditate, you're a punk. I say so. Yeah. That's right. And there's different ways. You'll keep finding punk, this being without any apology. And that's what I want you to tune into. What comes up for you when I ask, unexpected punk, where is it in you? And why punk rock now? Because part of the reason it's scary to feel it, feel the sorrow of the world, feel the anger towards what's happening, is that if you hold it in, that fucking hurts. So can you give yourself permission to express it? I know y'all are all creatives. I know you have something in your back pocket. Can you make that punk? Can you express without imagining arbitrary audience, imagining appropriate situation and setting? Can you unapologetically express with the creativity you have? Then you're punk. And I believe everyone sitting here is punk. Woo! There's me rolling around in the pile of cable at Growl. Can you give yourself permission to just fucking roll around, just like, what are you gonna do? Or who's gonna yell at me? So find the permission in the air. Why punk now? Because it's time to disrupt the hate. Because there's, unfortunately, unfolding of hate that seems like it's streamlined. We gotta disrupt. And I'm inviting in the San Francisco local band Surprise Privilege, and they were disrupting some hateful speech by just showing up with their gears and blasting it over hateful speech. What are they gonna do? Own your power, own your loudness, own your whatever you're doing to disrupt. Don't let them have it. Don't be polite. But this is a lesson from navigating the punk scene that I've been really enjoying. Is that you don't have to do this alone because, disrupt the hate unfolding at this massive degree. Feel all this shit. It can be scary, but you got friends. When you express it in full authenticity, you'll be surprised that I feel that way. Yeah, thanks for saying that. Thanks for expressing what I've been holding in, because now it can be out. Now the light can shine upon how I've been feeling. Thank you. And then that's a special bond. I'm sure you creatives have felt it, because, you got skills, I'm sure. Yeah, like some of this great photograph just kind of happened from photographers just helping us out. Things roll smooth once you are authentic with yourself, show yourself, find friends, disrupt. And here, I'm gonna apologize to Manar and Lily. I did not get a previous permission. But people come out and support y'all, You don't have to walk the same path, but people start coming out and supporting in a way that you believe that there's more than what's immediately visible. Something heartbreaking, something more becomes visible. And this is Miguel from Teenage Bottle Rocket, who was a previous center director, also giving a shout out by showing Dallas Meditation Center logo. There's a lot of generosity in everyone, and we just need to find a way to unite it. That's the key. And I love bringing in bands and books that I'm in conversation with. Who loves the Lindas? Woo! I got to see their show, and they were announcing that it's my dad helping me out on the stage. Don't be shy. Recruit your loved ones. Recruit your loved ones. You don't have to do it alone. So, we started this band very DIY, and we built our chant in a way that I wanted to instill these lessons that I was learning by being a punk, embracing my inner punk, finding my inner punk, because I was a really repressed person. I come from a very, very conservative culture, conservative household, and there were a lot of trauma. And my solution for the longest time was putting it away. But now that I'm bringing it out, I was learning so much. So I wanted to share what I was learning. And I wanted to make it a mantra because meditation nerd. And the chant is, Break the chain, join the revolution. We are all bowl cutter revolution. Break the chain in that, why are you holding yourself back? In which area can you grow even more free? You can break your chain. It's an invitation. Join the revolution. You're not alone. Everybody's struggling to break their own chain. Everybody's looking for a place to belong, friends that can fight together in solidarity. In that, we're all woke a revolution, warts and all. Even if you're struggling, even if you are not sure what to do, we are capable. We are creative. We can make shit happen. So creatives, it's about envisioning first. In my bio, I was describing myself as a witness, seeing like it is, saying like it is, and jester. You gotta be sometimes be clever. You know, if you're a court jester, you don't want to say like it is to the king's face right away in a way that off into your head, right? Can you make it twisted? Can you make it tasty? Can you have fun with it? And people are like, yeah, I get you. And the invitation, the third one was being a visionary. Even if you're, Cassandra was the name that I was invoking. Even if you're not trusted, envision what you want and get to it, putting your elbow grease in it. And the image that I'm showing is that I wanted a t-shirt that had Tower card, Downfall of Unearned Authority card, with bowl cutter, with a chain in it. And I started drawing. And then we found a collaborator, and this t-shirt happened. So even if you're not sure what to do yet, envision it. Because if you're creative, if you're here, you have the capacity. And hang on. And one thing that I'm asking you, all creatives, to create with me is the space that hasn't existed yet. Because as an immigrant, floating around from different communities, different states, different cities, I was like, where is my home? The space that I want, where multilingualism, multiculturalism is fully celebrated, our differences are fully celebrated, and we love each other. Where we can feel our sorrow together, where we can feel our anger together. Where is it? And the answer was that I have to create it. Because my desire, even though it resonates with many desire, it's right now in my heart. So the song that we will be presenting is called Expiring Visa Song. I wanted to hear a song that talks about what it's like to be detained at the airport back room that you may not even know existed for saying, I majored in English when I switched the major from English to psychology, and then off you go, back room, 5 hours. I wanted to hear a song that was about my student visa is expiring and I might need to leave everything that I built here behind. And I couldn't find that song, so I made that song. But I wanted this, even if it's a different experience, I wanted this song to be a space of connection, space where you can bring your unspoken pain forward, in the space where you can assert that you are here. Every piece of your life, every moment of your life, built up together, moment by moment, embodied right here. So the invitation here is that the chorus part is, here I am, here I am. And the second round, if you have a language that you carry, whether that be your heritage or language that you honor, or language that you want to speak to support populations that is dear to your heart and may be struggling. Bring that language into this space. I'll be bringing Korean in because that's where my fire really lives. 살아있다, 싸울 거다. So it's here I am, but also I'm alive. I'm here to fight. So make it creative. Scream if you want, because I'm gonna scream. Yeah. And we're gonna practice, y'all. We're gonna practice because I want you to feel it. I want you to envision it, what it would be like to believe that every single one of us sitting here and outside of this room is capable of breaking the chain, joining the revolution in solidarity, feel together, fight together. So I'm gonna say the first line, and then I'm gonna point at y'all, and I want you to do a call and response. Yeah? Yeah, don't leave me hanging, okay? So I'm gonna say break the chain. Break the chain! 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 All right, warming up. The next line is join the revolution. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. She's ready to join. So we're gonna do that again. Join the revolution. Join the revolution. Join the revolution. Join the revolution. Yeah, there it is. And the last one. Think about your loved ones. Think about people who are not here. And make this we the people that you're connected with. Maybe if you're like, have a powerful imagination, imagine a whole humanity. And let's go. We are all Bolkara Revolution. 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 Break the chain. Join the revolution. We're all Bolkara Revolution. All right? Remember that? And when we play the song, join us. Here I am, and the chant. The chant will live on here because I have terrible short-term memory. I don't expect you to remember that long-ass chant. So, yeah. So play with us. Make it yours, you know? If you're just kind of like, fuck yeah! Like, say it. If you're, whatever comes up, get it out. Because we witness each other, we support each other, and we free each other. All right, on that note, doing amazing on time. Ooh, punk who follows the rules sometimes. Let's go. This one is called Expiring Visa Song. Before we do this, give me a shout if you know any immigrants, if you are immigrants, if your loved one is immigrants, or if you just support immigrants, because they're everywhere. That's right, that's right. How are y'all doing? Yeah? Cool. All right. Get us going, Clara. Dear America, love to stay longer, but my visa wasn't savvy enough to hang on like a hanger on. All my expiring Thank you very much for being here. We don't bite. We have merch table. We'll chat with you if you want to meet us out there. Thank you, Creative Morning. Thank you, Oak Cliff Assembly, for this beautiful space. And thanks for creating the space with us. Yeah, and let's keep creating in this space, out of this space, ongoing. Thanks for joining me for Find Your Inner Punk.
All right, y'all. We got 5 minutes for questions, and then, of course, if you have more questions, you can meet with them afterwards. So, you ready for Q&A?
Yes.
5 minutes.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm back. And I don't know, do you guys want to also answer questions? Yeah, share a mic with me.
How did you guys all meet each other?
Yeah. I've been talking a lot. Do you guys want to answer?
We met at School of Rock Plano in 2022 or 2021, something like that. And we played a punk show together at the School of Rock, and that's how we decided that we were meant to play punk together.
Yeah, we felt like we vibe amongst a bunch of the students.
So based on the brief bios, it seems like you guys are all involved in a lot of different arenas in your life beyond just music. How do you feel like you apply maybe a punk mindset to these other arenas in your life where you're like working and creating? Like, you know, that Matt was in tech and that Clara was like in food service, like barista. Like, I don't know, there's a lot of creativity here. So how do you apply ideology, obviously?
Yeah. I'll answer first about like meditation center, Dallas Meditation Center. In that space, like the way I'm bringing punk into the space is creating actually a safe space for people to bring out their full expression of their different opinions, because we have a reflection portion, like talking about different ideas together, and I bring in, like I invite in an active way, like bring in your dissent, like deep listen to one another, but disagree, like because that's a productive friction. So that's how I bring punk to meditation, and I'll hand it over.
I guess I bring punk into like my job, which is I'm a barista. By kind of been creating a safe space for everybody to feel welcome in. That's kind of just been my dream since I was really little, to just have a space for everybody to feel welcome and no one to feel alone like I did when I was growing up. So my dream is to own a coffee shop and also to have it be a nonprofit organization at the same time. So helping people and serving people at the same time is like just like my overall goal. So I guess having that dream with me all the time is like bringing punk into my life. If that makes sense.
So in my day job, I work in software development, and I guess I bring like a punk ethos in. From two things, I would say, like being unafraid to explore new things, try to like DIY an idea or concept, like don't know how I'm gonna get there, let's try. And then the other aspect I would say is sometimes there's like creative differences. So being able to disagree, but from a place of I disagree, but here's some ideas, like, you know, like trying to be a collaborator in dissent. I don't know how exactly to phrase it correctly, but yeah.
Some of you guys prefer taller microphone. That's fine too. I'm just like, oh, I invited you guys to short microphone. Yes. Yes, Sandra?
Jiyoon, Matt, Claire, thank you so much for sharing your art and your voice with us. I was really inspired by how all three of you guys embody your range and the duality of life. There is not either or, you can be both. And so I'm curious to know what has helped you present yourself as your full self, and perhaps like any role models you have to inspire you to keep on going.
Yeah, embodying the full self and keep on going. Yeah, thank you for that. That's a deep one. I'm stalling by like repeating you. Yeah, the duality question. So, like I appreciate that because part of the reason I dove into punk and punk spoke to me was that there's an expression like bliss bunnies. That means like if you're like yogi and meditation, it's like only good vibes. Like I just want to feel good. Like I want to be blissful. And I think I lived that stage of life at one point, but there was a way of running away from all these dark feelings, heavy things I didn't want to look. I still don't want to look at that kind of stuff. And to me, like when we're jamming and when we're improvising, and I'm just like, wow, that was surprising. I was really angry, or wow, like where did that come from? That's when I know I'm in that space of overcoming that duality and bringing my full self out. And because it feels good, I keep on going. I'll pass it over to Matt, or if I don't know. I was just like, yeah.
I guess so you were asking like how do we bring out our full selves?
Yeah.
Kind of. So I'd say I've been through a lot of my life, a lot of hard stuff, and that kind of motivates me to keep going because I want to keep on inspiring others. So me wanting to inspire others keeps me going at my full self, keeps me bringing out my full self. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I would say for me, it's more of a free-form creative outlet. But my day job has some creativity, but there's a lot of compromise and that sort of thing. And this is a space for us to take ideas and do our own thing and realize that. So yeah, I think that it helps me have that outlet that I feel is missing otherwise.
Yes. Oh, I see. Yes.
Okay. I want to ask two quick questions. So, punk rock and yoga seem worlds apart, but what do you see as the connection between rebellion and finding inner peace?
Yeah, yoga and punk rock seems world apart, but yeah, rebellion and inner peace. Because, like, for me, when I started listening to my body deeper, and that allowed me to feel and hear how I'm really feeling in a certain situation, even if it feels like it's an appropriate response or civil way of being, and so on. But as I practice yoga, as I practice meditation, body's voice got louder in a way that I could not reach inner peace if I kept pretending, putting on a mask, like I think this is what I'm supposed to say, I think this is how I'm supposed to be. So in that, yoga made me punk. And because I want peace of authentic expression of how I'm feeling, and kind of like, it's so trustful too, just like I will be received, especially in the right space, in the safe space, and kindred spirit space, or actually like this phrase that I've been hearing, brave space, that you will be received, and trusting that is peace to me. And if somebody wants to come at me, like come at me. So that's my answer. Oh, wait. I've done yoga with Clara before, but I don't think they're yogis, so. Yeah, a little bit. Just a so that was the last question. All right. Thank you all. Come talk to us. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jiyoon, and Bolt Cutter Revolution, y'all. Yes, please follow them and also follow the Dallas Meditation Center so you can attend the next concert or